Hello, today we're going to learn cable stitch. I've got 3 strands of this lovely thread. I've just tied a knot in the end and trimmed the excess. Okay, so cable stitch is actually a little bit like stem stitch. Okay, some people call it alternating stem stitch, I think. And basically what you're doing is you're creating a series of stitches like we did with stem stitch, but we're going to put the loop at alternating sides each time. Okay, so here I go, I've got the loop at the top, come up through the fabric exactly where that previous stitch ended, and this time I'm going to keep the loop at the bottom, so I'm going to go back through to keep a stitch a sort of similar length. Okay, hold on to that loop, come up through where that previous stitch ended, this time we're going to put the loop at the top, go back through, okay, come up where that previous stitch ended. Oops, hang on, I've got myself all it is there. Was that right? Did I go the wrong side? I think I probably went the wrong side there, possibly, doesn't matter. I'm going to go underneath there, there we go. Alright, so you're basically trying to alternate. If you're not sure, you can always just go back and unpick the previous stitch. I'm not going to bother doing that now. Okay, but I've got my loop at the top here after having it at the bottom previously. And that's it. So when you come up through the fabric, make that loop initially, come up through the middle, and then just keep stitching in the same way, but just remember to alternate your loops. Okay, so here we go. That one's at the top this time, so you probably need to use your thumb a little bit just to help get those in the right place. Let's do another one with that loop at the bottom there. It's quite a nice effect. It looks a little bit thicker than the stem stitch, and this is the first time I'm actually doing this, so I think once I've practiced it I can get those a little bit neater, but I'm pretty pleased with that. Looks quite a nice effect, isn't it? A little bit thicker than that stem stitch. Alright, so let's just pop that in there to finish off, and we'll tie the back. It looks exactly the same as the stem stitch on the back, but nobody sees the back anyway, so don't need to worry about that. Let's tie off and we'll just trim the excess. And there we go. So that was a super speedy cable tutorial. There we are.